Welcome back to another episode of TCG Card Shop Simulator. We're on to the next day, and let's get started. So, play hours so far, 104 hours. Wow. Wow. I'm sure a lot of people have done a lot more, but when you look at it in that perspective, it's just always crazy to me to see how many hours I've been playing things for. This actually has been longer than Elden Ring then, right? It took me less time to complete Elden Ring than how far I've got so far in this game. Which is crazy, because it feels like Elden Ring was just going for so much longer, forever. But we've got some cards here, so let's have a look at what we've got. We've got a couple of 10s, 4 9s, an 8 and a 7, so no absolute whoppers in this one, so that's good. And we've got some really good cards. Let's check the value of them though, huh? That's the most important thing. So the 7, 2 grand. 2,500. And the rest are no worse than 9s. Okay, so they're only 500 odd. 500 odd. Oh, 19 grand. Ooh, baby. Yes, please. 11 grand. 830 and a 2,000, but a 19 grand card, you know. That is good stuff. I love to see that. So we've got our 9s and 10s and all that sort of stuff. But main thing for us, as I said, was about getting those 10s, and that big massive pull is crazy. So the rest, we're just waiting for this one card to sell, basically. It's just not selling. People just don't want that card for some reason, so we're going to go ahead and sell these ones. Because once we've got rid of all of our other gradeds. Right, so them ones not as expensive. We can probably add 20% on them. That seems to be the thing. People just don't seem to be able to buy the ones that are thousands. So stick them on for 10. 10% on them. Oh, he's just bought them for 10%. Yeah, so once we get rid of the gradeds that are under graded 10, basically, then we can put the table away for a bit. So we're going to fill up these machines. We've got all them boxed up there to ready to fill up the machines with. We got God Pack last time in one of the machines, which is so good. I think that's the second time I've had God Packs in the machines as well. I feel like we'd probably need to just get a bin over here as well, because it's kind of annoying having to run backwards all the time. Maybe we just move these two along slightly, and then we could fit a bin in there somewhere, or we could just put a bin. I guess we'd put a bin where the small card machine is, so that wouldn't really work, would it? Because that would be ideal. We'd stick one there. Bang. Done. Bin. We can move the plant. Can we move the plant? Yeah, let's move the plant. Let's not move the plant. Right, whatever. We're just going to have to run out to the bin for now. I'm not messing about with that right now. Cannot be bothered. Right, so let's get these ones filled. Click, click. Done. Next one, please. Get this one filled, and then we can go ahead and open up some packs. So I want to try and experience what it's like to pack an actual God Pack in my hand. You know, it is nice getting the God Packs, of course, in the machines, but getting one in your hand must just feel so good, man. Must feel so good. So let's go ahead and try and pack ourselves a God Pack by hand, huh? That seems to be a good thing to aim for. It may be something that will never happen, or that will take forever, because look how many packs we had to open to get God Packs. Lots and lots and lots. So let's go ahead and fill this one up. That one's filled, and that one's filled, so they're all filled now. So we'll just open some, I guess. So we'll open some, and we'll decline that for now. We're going to hold off on the grading for a couple of days, because we want to try and get some big boy cards before we start going for the grading. But let's open up some packs. Let's pack a God Pack, huh? That certainly wasn't a God Pack, but we'll kind of know, because we'll get a big one on the first card. We won't know for sure, but we'll get a big one on the first card, and then it'll slow us down, and then we'll have to go, all right, what's the next one? If we get 2 in a row, then I think we know we've got a God Pack at that point, really. 2 big cards in a row. Because if you didn't see the last episode, we actually packed a God Pack through the card machine, and we've packed 20 grand's worth of cards. That's base value. That's without them being graded as well. So really, really good. But that's made me want to try and pack a God Pack on the actual game, so we can kind of all see what it's about. So that's everything sold there. So we'll go ahead and put our card table back. Good job there's no cards around here. I never look when I'm crossing the road. And we also lost one of our ornaments last time, which is really annoying. So if you didn't see, we went out and we picked one up to move it. The big one that was there. We were going to move it along a bit, and I went to box it up and it just disappeared. Just disappeared. It's gone. Never to be seen again, which is really annoying, actually, because we paid a lot of money for that. A lot of money. Unless it's just kind of gone back into the decoration section, which it could have. Actually, that's a good point. Let's have a look. Decorations. Decor. Owned 0. It was one of them, but it was massive. Oh, the cats came back again. God help us all. Okay, they must have got rid of it out the game, and that's why it's disappeared, maybe? Because it was one of them, but it was massive. Unless it was that one, and we paid 3k for it at the time, and it's just disappeared. But either way, we do not have it, which is frustrating, to say the least. So we'll go ahead and we'll decline that. You know what? These cards I don't really like opening. You know what box I like? I like this box. This is my box. This is the one I enjoy opening the most. Because this is the one that we tend to try and complete the sets on. And we still haven't packed that lit spire that we want. And we may be able to pack that lit spire that we want by opening via our hand, which would be good. Imagine the lit spire in a god pack. Scenes, absolute scenes. Computer will be going out the window. I'll be screaming off the top of my lungs. Kate will be like, what's going on? That won't actually happen. But we have a little semi-god pack there. A little semi-god pack. That's a little semi one. It wasn't a proper god pack, but that was a little semi-god pack, mate. $30 odd for each one. Every card was priced over a tenner. So every card popped up with a ding, ding, ding. So that is a little god pack. But it's not the god pack that we want. So we are not going to count that as a god pack. Because we want one that's got like really high valued cards in it. Not just little high valued. So it was nice to hear that ping, 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 ping every time. Knowing that every card is going to be valued at an alright amount. You still wouldn't complain. Obviously, we bought one of them packs and we got a $30 odd card out of it, and they're like, what, £3 I think we're paying for them. So we still made high profit on every card, but we want to see a god pack with either all like ghost rares or stuff like that, basically. So we're not going to swap that. Thank you. Or just all over, you know, expensive ones like 900 quid. Ooh, a 200. 200. Well, that's the aim, really. We're up to 52k after selling all of them graded cards that we got. So they're definitely worth grading in terms of the money that you get from them. 100% worth grading. I wonder if you can fit... I wonder if we could... Once all the boxes are gone, well, we could mess with the layout of the shop a little bit. Fit more of them machines in and move the tables to the middle of the room, for example. Rather than having all the tables at the side. So I feel like the layout of our shop isn't really friendly. It's a 10. It's a 10. Go on, I'll take a 10. Yeah, why not? We'll take a 10. We like 10s, so let's go ahead and stick that one on the wall. Another 10. Woo! Not an expensive 10, but it is a 10. So... we can't complain about that. We'll have a wall full of 10s soon, and then we'll sort them out by price. Then we'll just look at the most expensive ones. We'll just put the expensive 10s there. We've still got that cabinet to fill up as well with the 10s. So we've got the cabinet with the 10s and the wall mount with the 10s that we need to fill up. So we still got that. Right. Come on. Pack is something big. You ask and you get something and you think, oh, my wish came true, and then it's $40. It's still big, but it's not, you know, it's not the sort of big we were looking for. You know what I mean? $155, not terrible. Stick some of these there. The cat is scratching away at the wall, which is kind of, something's hanging out of the cupboard. There we go, that's what she's doing. Scratching to try and get something out of the cupboard. Nah, you're all right, mate. Thanks for the offer, but I think I'll pass this time. An 8p card being graded. Wasn't even worth sending off for grading if it's only worth 8p. Who's grading a card like that? You're crazy, mate. It costs you more to send it off than it was ever going to be worth. And then you're trying to sell it to me. Trying to claw some of your money back. All of 9p. No thanks, pal. Because isn't it like $200 a card or something to send it off to be graded? I suppose you could have went for the long one. Could have waited a long time. Let's have a quick look actually, because let's see how much money he obviously lost, because that was worth 9p, and that was an alright grade. So if we were to go, so 4 days, 200 quid a card. So even if you went for the longest, he paid a tenner for that card. Ridiculous. Suppose we could probably go for the, not a bad price to be so. Suppose we could probably go for the longer ones, but then we'd have to wait a lot more time to get our cards back. And whilst we're waiting, they're all just sat there in the processing. So it's, you'd have to wait sort of 10, 12 days till it's, well, 14 days, whatever it is, till it started like, you start not noticing it. I ain't got the patience for that, so I'll just pay 200 a card, because I'm only sending off expensive ones anyway, so it's worth it. It's worth it, because we get the cards back. They're definitely making the value back, plus more if they get a good grade. If they get a crap grade, fair enough, we've lost a bit of money, but if they get a good grade, we've definitely made it worth our while. Let's just stick some more of these in here, because we want them in there. Cat's being wild again. Sorry, I keep turning around to see what the cat's doing, because I keep hearing her banging around. I don't know if you can hear that on the microphone. I very much doubt it'll be picking up clattering around, but she keeps clattering around into things, so I keep just having a look around to see what she's doing. Which means my voice will slowly disappear, which maybe not a bad thing for some people, but what's the point? Watching a video with no commentary? No point. Might as well do it yourself. That's my opinion. I'm sticking with it. I'm not afraid. Right, let's... Mate, we are actually stacking out the tables right now. Everyone's playing in here. We're the place to be. Okay, so we've got a couple more of these that are due to finish. And actually, the shop's due to close as well, which is kind of crazy. This day's flown by for me. It's absolutely flown by, but hopefully it hasn't flown by too much for you. I know a lot of people just like to sort of chill and watch these videos. Just like to have it on and just relax and just chill out. Maybe not necessarily paying a massive amount of attention as to what's actually going on. For some people. Kate. Yeah, I know she watched them in bed basically. So she watched them in bed, and sometimes I catch her, she's got a headband on. So I bought her like an eye mask headband thing, and she's just got a video on the side playing with her phone upside down. And I do that, to be fair, with other people's videos, not my own. But she does that for my videos, which is cute, really, if you think about it. It's real cute. Let's go ahead and finish off these. The guy stood there waiting to talk to me. I hate when people when you see someone's trying to talk to you and you've already just started opening packs and you're like, ah. I mean, I seen him and then start opening. I didn't kind of click on quick enough, but he's going to leave, isn't he, by the time I finish opening these packs? No, he's not. He's still there. And I don't want it. Thank you. Right, okay. So he's still having a quick look around. Let's get these topped up quickly while we're waiting for the last few people to leave. He's just sat there. He's probably going to need to leave. Go on, you leave. You leave, sir. Yeah, we've got the one sat there. One card table sat there. We'll wait till them customers are... Oh my god, I've done it again. We'll wait till them customers are finished doing that. We'll open our cards, but it doesn't really matter because he's waiting to talk to me and I've done the same thing. And we're up to 60k already. Actually seems crazy how quickly we could probably make money now that we're actually packing stuff and getting them graded and sent off. Because we think some cards are worth like 30 grand. Once they've been graded. Man, we could be absolutely rolling in it. Considering we paid all of our bills. We bought a new one of their machines. That's a good pull. £1,000 card. Do not mind that at all. Okay, he's stinking, by the way. I feel like we have... No. I see some there. Honestly, maybe this will scare him out of the shop as well. Ah, too little, too late. You're actually stinking, bro. You're stinking, you smelly git. You smelly old git, you are. Yes, it's you smelly old git. Right, we'll open another 8 packs, and then we're going to see what we've got in the machines. Come on now, just give us that last bit of luck. Just for the last packs that we're going to open by hand for the episode. There's one gone. Nothing amazing. Next one. Nothing even close to amazing. Next one. Nothing even close to amazing. Next one. Oh my gosh, nothing. We're never getting anything. I say, as we're just about to pull a massive one. Nope, that was a lie. Next one. Oh my god, give us one card that's worth some decent money. No, shouldn't keep saying oh my god either. Apologies for that. Right, never mind. So, little one first, $308. Not bad, not bad. We've got 4 new cards in there, so that's actually good. Next one, 4,000. So we did hit a nice card somewhere. What was the nice card we hit? That's quite a nice card. That's quite a nice card. It's another new card as well, so another new one. What else have we hit? We've obviously hit a fairly decent one here for it to be shut. All right. Did we get another god pack? Another good card there, 1,200. We've got a new card. And we got another god pack, but it was only a $100 god pack. So we did get a god pack before, but it wasn't a god pack. But we did get another god pack there, another $100 minimum card god pack, which is good. So that gives us 4 grand. And then the last one gives us 3 grand. And another semi-god pack. Again, this is the sort of god packs we've been getting. We got. But it just doesn't count as a god pack. Unless it's going to be worth like 1,000 at least. Or a ghost rare god pack. I'll accept that as a god pack too. But the $30 ones, I mean, you wouldn't be complaining, like I said, if you got it in real life. But it doesn't feel quite like a god pack that I would expect in this if I was to pack one. So that is it for today's episode anyway. So fingers crossed, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching and continuing to support me on this YouTube journey of mine. I really hope you're still enjoying the content. If there's anything else you'd like to see me play, leave some suggestions of any games you'd like to see me give a go. But that is it for me, and hopefully I will catch you on the next one. Bye.